I came to Ghana as a child, not with any purpose, but then I came back to Ghana in 1969 to be with my dad, because my mum and dad had divorced, so I wanted to be with my father. I was about 23, and I took a course in archaeology and sociology and political science at Legon. So I'm a Legonite. When I came back in 1969, as I said, I was about 23, and I was already a musician in Britain. I'd been playing rock guitar, jazz guitar, blues guitar.
John Collins is among a few international diasporans who moved and settled permanently in Ghana, naturalized, and gone on to make significant contributions to the country's history. He is a well-known figure in Ghana and West Africa, mainly for his work on popular and new traditional music, including highlife and Afrobeats.
I joined so many different bands, I formed so many bands. I went to Nigeria, I played with people like Victor Owaifu, and worked a lot with Fela Kuti, Anikulapo Kuti in Nigeria, worked with bands in Ghana, went on TV, I did so many things, but it was all a labor of love.
John Collins has also worked as a music journalist, writer and historian. His academic publications on African popular and new traditional music are used in universities all over the world. But he says living in Ghana was not all that smooth for him.
Well, it's very tough, of course. I mean, I never in Britain experienced things like coups and curfews, shortages and so on, dumso, all of these things. But luckily, just my character is such that I'm not too much of a materialist. If I was looking for a very comfortable material life, I don't think I would have settled in Ghana, because things are tough here.
Here at the music department of the University of Ghana, Collins helped structure a course in popular and traditional music and taught for many years. He inspired his former student Eric Sunudo to become a music lecturer at the department.
And what fascinated me about him was, like you're saying, that here is a foreigner, a white man, teaching us our music, whilst our people were teaching his kind of music. So I found that to be quite interesting, intriguing, and that is what drew me more closer to him. Over the years, he has become my mentor, my father, my everything. At a point in time, we were sharing an office, and I had that close proximity.
Now, John Collins spends most of his time in Ghana's capital, Accra, living in the house where his late father's ashes are buried. Collins married a Ghanaian and has a son and a grandchild. He feels that it is the Ghanaian people who made his stay in Africa memorable.
All I've been talking about is not about the climate, not about the food, the sunshine. Everything that's positive is ultimately people. It's people who create the world. The world could be an empty place or full of nature, but it's the human beings that make the place into heaven or hell. I'm blessed to have come here, stayed here, loved the country, and been accepted by the country and become a Ghanaian citizen.
Thanks to Collins' work in projecting popular and traditional Ghanaian music, there is now a huge interest in it among young Ghanaian musicians like these ones who gather here at the University of Ghana every month to keep the January alive. Isaac Kaledzi, VOA News, Accra. Go, why am I